Yeah, we're giving them a slight timer extension as we get that sorted. But it's like a minute. It's fine. All right, cool. Ready to rock. What up, gang? It's me, not the Tommy NT. How have I lost that monster already?
It's me, not KnTElixar.
Wow, that was a speed run. I've lost that monster. Like,
are you dead ass, boy?
Yeah, dead ass.
For
real,
hey
no
man,
cap?
I got you.
I appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Cool. Yeah, we're going into a
Who's bothering me, chat?
round 3, and our timer is gone. Amazing. I mean, despite fixing it, I'm just gonna go into.
What's good, everyone? It's all in the name. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for showing up for our Misplay for Game Case tournament here.
Yeah, big ups, Lamar.
Beautiful Salford Keys, Costa del Salford.
All right, I think now for realsies, we're not gonna get grief on the round.
Hey Andrew, that's a, I believe a double tap mat.
It is indeed.
Do we have anything we'd like to say about Double Tap GG, one of the sponsors here for today's event?
Yeah, we do. In fact, how this was better thought out in my head. But
it looked cool.
It did look cool. Well,
I'll read it out while you can do some prep for the cast. So thank you very much, Safwan Akhtar, good friend of the show, and manager for Double Tap Gaming. DoubleTapGaming@hotmail.com for any inquests or inquiries. And find them on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. It's DBLTapGG, doubletap.gg, or at doubletapgg3. They are, in my personal opinion, the finest of cloth mat makers here in the UK, working with local artists, supporting the scene, and we could not have made that happen without them. So very graciously, thank you to Double Tap for bringing out a mat here for Table 2.
Yeah, we're not even saying that just because we're incredibly biased. They are just actually nice as hell.
Yeah, they're so sick, guys. The stitching looks nuts. The art looks amazing. This is a King Kai production, I believe.
Yes, all UK artists. Like, so you've seen some of them in some of them in like the shorts and things like that, and like the test ones, like the gaogamon one, just test prints. But all UK artists supporting them. So if you're a UK artist, hit up with Double Tap. Then there's a place to do because they are looking for people. Yeah, rewind the VOD. I just said that out, and remember it's double-tap-gaming@hotmail.com. Hit them up. If you're in the venue, we'll have business cards and we'll sort something out. And also, he will eventually get an ad in like general YouTube content. So if you're a YouTube content enjoyer, if you're not big on ads though, be a member. We plugged those before. To our good friend Raphael in the comments, 45 minutes, best of 3. That is correct. Welcome to the first 45-minute best of 3 event of, I guess, well, no, Birmingham Games Expo was in the summer technically, right? Yeah, I mean, no, it was before the solstice. This is the first summer best of 3 event here in the UK. One of the last best of 3 events as well here in the UK. Small. For now. But yeah, that is correct. 45-minute best of 3. This is round 3. I'm seeing, now that I'm waking up and having a little moment to read cardboard on playmat, I think this is Rapid Terrier. Yeah, I think this is real rapid. I've gotten some side-eye comments in some of our content, Andrew, about being a bit of a Rapidmon hater. And it's only because I love Terriermon so much. Known gamers, season enjoyer, Tommy NT. But man, it never performed for me. And I was always kind of convinced the green players would pick other decks to partake in. Hachimachi, is that the 11 Tanemon? Are we sure this is Terrier? Because the Terrier X's aren't going over that. That's a Terrier. No, Terrier X is still green though. Of course. Sorry, you're right. Lotmon. Yeah, Lotmon's won't go over. Well, at least we know it's not Alliance. Yeah, no, I think this is real rapid. Very exciting. You're the Ragnaloard aficionado here on the internet these days, King, other than our good friend Yuxo. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we haven't been live since then. Congrats on Yuxo. Really well-written deck write-up and profile with the good folks at Digital Gate. We're big fans. How's it going, Digital Gate? We like you guys. Yeah. DigiEgg member of the channel as well. Always appreciate it. Real. I think it's really interesting to see that there's a bit of a shakeup in terms of like the way that these decks kind of participate with each other and like their first couple turns. Because, being an unaffected or protected, not unaffected Rapidmon can really kind of buy you the time to interact with your opponent's cards using Mega Gargomon Ace and kind of stall out. A lot of the more offensive pushes from a Ragnaloard. DTG Evolve, though, really scary. So I would give it to Ragnaloard kind of on the basis of having more of a diverse pool of options to answer things. I don't believe there's a little bit of DP minus protection in the like Ragnaloard's DP shifts turn to turn. Yes, you do have. It does force you to be very proactive on your
management of your red and black sources. EX6 list is also a little bit more red based in terms
Yeah, a lot
of
more
like,
aggro with those Zudamon probos and stuff to gain raid early.
yeah, so it's the Terriermon that are going to be your main source of DP opponent's turn. Going to go for 2, start a main phase. Going to be declaring to remove.
Little Kakimon.
Going to be the spotter, or is it going to be the promo Zubamon is usually the correct thing because it just allows you to fix so much of your deck.
Yeah, it's essentially a 1 memory pickup now for the next filter as well.
And the thing is, if you can pick out.
Spot a pickup.
I don't hate that because if you're trying to
Got a
go
rookie in
into
the
a
back,
6
right?
this turn, yeah, you put a rookie in the back of any kind. And then go Raiji, and then presumably we're going to go into everywhere because defensively that makes the most sense to just have a Digimon that is now unaffected by your opponent's Digimon's effect.
Freeway is in full invulnerable or unaffected rather than invulnerable, right? So
Unaffected.
hypothetically, a Mega Gargomon Ace does not inhibit the blast DNA here.
Correct.
Just making sure. You do know that's much better here. Obviously, a Terriermon is an interesting archetype to sort of look at it in terms of its board expansion game plans because it does a great job of making consistent level 5 access with the on-play Rapidmon, both seeing itself as an on-play tool and as a cheap evo over the other Rapidmons that are very powerful. Mimi being a constant source of promoting out. I can't tell if it's 4x, 5x, where I'm looking neither at the stream nor the table. But there is something to be said for the fact that this deck basically can kind of just generate a wide enough threat, or I think it's fallen away from favor a tiny bit. Some Fire Rocket good stuff is typically the meta in 16.
Yeah, I mean, aggro was really, really strong. You needed to keep up with Numemon and its pace, but now with a couple more control decks being good in the format, you can afford to be like a little bit more stringent.
Yeah, play to green strength, build the strong board as opposed to just building a strong guy with armor purge.
Yeah.
I always like to make a highlight of watching, Double Typhoon is a infamously powerful card. Some might say one of the best ways you can spend 3 memory. Those who know, you'll know. But I think it's something to be noted here that in this deck it's exceptionally powerful. And then Ragnaloard can typically struggle against something like a Mem Blocker Terriermon, inhibiting the Kakimon quite strongly. There's no Mem setters in most Ragnaloard lists these days.
Yeah, it does beat our ass.
So,
and without access to Garnet memory boost yet,
if you're DHM, you're probably feeling a little bit safer on that particular investment. Oh, Rapidmon. My gosh, what a combo. Carry X reducing the cost natively as you digivolve into tribal names Gargo or Rapid, and trading further doing
it. Yeah, so full cost down to 2, down to 1.
Incredible. A lot of scary pressure stuff here.
It is only protected against the opponent's Digimon effect. It just doesn't cost extension. Yes, Ragnar does struggle. The one thing I am scared about though is if you're Niall, 1 memory is still taunt plus up.
Bit of a stalemate breaker here. Obviously, if you're DHM, there is a very obvious pipe dream in play here where you're looking at like, oh my goodness, even just raw DNAing into the Ragnar gives you the the digivolve on 2 incredibly relevant targets. You do still stay on a Rapidmon over on Niall's side. The level 5 would become a 4. Which can still past evolve. But it's something to be considering here. If you go wide enough against Ragnaloard, it can really take you to task.
The thing is, if he finds it, okay, we're gonna keep the rookie in the back. We're gonna take
the 2K.
Takes the Terriermon out. I thought for sure we were gonna see Raiji.
Bought it for 1, like the card.
Okay,
there's a Duranda in hand, but I don't think we might be missing is the big man himself. As far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Missing 2. Oh no, wait. I think I might have seen one. Might be the final card.
I think he's missing Duranda.
There's 1 Duranda there. I see the line.
Okay.
But I think there's a starter one as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see take out Raiji here.
So like reset a
yeah, because you taunt the Black Rapid.
I will say, to DHM's credit, obviously you're immune to Digimon effect, right? But
only
is that
for
that
this
first
turn.
Yeah. So
now
my concern would be playing into a Digivolve Rapidmon because you'd be Digivolve back to a Digi-Egg if you take out the 5.
That is true. The thing is, I mean, you're overflowing anyway.
That's a great point.
The thing that I was thinking is that if you take that out, I mean, if he has another one, it's fine.
Sure.
If you take that out, then you get to do the you taunt the 5. You get to Digivolve 1 everything, which takes the other rapid back off, so you're not immediately getting done. You do the pop onto the level 4 whilst it's swinging, and then block it, which does fully clear the body. We are gonna find the Durandamon and
Another Brewe, but still no 5.
okay, he was holding the at least a Duramon, but picking up a Durandamon, this now publicly goes, hey,
Yeah.
don't swing.
Let's play the game. Oh, the 3 memory is such a rough number to pass for a Terriermon under his Mimi.
Yeah, I mean, he had no choice. The Mimi is down.
Yeah, and the crazy part of the Mimi here is just like Rakim back off this first like egg being promoted. Oh, there's the DNA. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you're supposing he's glad he didn't trip the 5 there. That would have been a very dead body.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I did want to see the taunt loop, because the taunt would, in theory,
prevent the DNA just doing that to you.
yeah,
Or sorry, the Digivolve DDG doing that to you.
-2 is going to gain it back, and then this should be able to just swing over the Raiju.
Yep, looks
Yeah.
like a pretty clean line there. Well done from Niall. Good job. How to dismantle an atomic bomb.
All right, so it's going to be burn 1 and pierce. We do get the
Lapis to hand is a scary tool to give a Ragnalord here, especially
problem-
on a rebuild.
the problem is it's still too,
Memory too little.
yeah. As long as he doesn't have to play on board, then there's a chance. But you'd be looking at 4-5. But if he just, yeah, that's what the other Raijus were.
I mean, there's a certain aspect of this where it's just like make sure you don't drop enough memory over to the Ragnalord player where they can then just straight up drop a 6 and then use Lapis on you. Or Lapis taunt, rather.
Yeah. So we're going to go for...
Oh, that's the jamming Gargamon. I had not been aware that
Oh.
was seeing some use in more lists now. I like that a lot in this matchup, though. Holy cow. Your Terriermons get to go crazy.
Yeah, that's something that's going to go into game 2. Recognizing
Rough double security. Core combo piece.
it. Yeah.
Got some Niall fans in the chat.
I do think... So with the memory he was passed 1, which is obviously minimum you can pass. Goes to 2 off the Raiji. We saw 2 draws off of the Spada. We saw 2 draws off the Spada, and then the Duranda was card... Was it card 4?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It was level 4, level 3, Emperor. Yeah, the 4th card off the 3rd.
Okay, he would have missed it then.
Yeah.
So he did, yeah, he... In order
Yeah, the
to
Emperor
see-
was the... I had to think about that.
Yeah, not being able to taunt was really unfortunate. Obviously, if he had the Lapis in hand, then he'd be able to he would have been able to do his line and then taunt with the Kiludo.
Is a 5. I'm seeing.
But obviously, seeing it in security is a one-of in Yuxo's list.
We get underway to game 2 here.
Yeah. Solid stuff. One of the gang
double
from
keep.
Ireland. Appreciate them coming down.
God, you love to see the people traveling down. Very grateful for your guys' time.
This is a London call-out post.
We'll give you guys the heads up next time. But if you're only one train line away, what's your excuse for the folks that take a ferry? Oh, dearie me. That is an incredible hit off the double typhoon. That is
Yeah.
the stuff dreams are made of. If you are
One
Niall
silver
O'Caroll.
lining, I guess, is the
Okay.
Mario Party option does just go to the bottom of the deck. But, I mean, as far as things go, yeah, not ideal.
Yeah. I'm about to watch 2 eggs manifest 2 turns.
Because the Tia Ludamon in the back. Are we just going to go... Okay, yeah, no.
I like the Kakeen here. Or sorry, not the Kakeen.
Ragnar off the first hit. We do like to see that. And now he actually gets to pick what he
Oh my
wants.
days.
Very
It's
unfortunate
a very
that it's...
foiled hand, so I imagine we're looking for some lower levels and maybe a boss.
Ooh, taking the BT3.
That's a call out.
That is
My
a...
hand is scary, guy. Don't
Oh,
mess with
okay,
me.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't remember. This was a opening hand keep as well.
Yeah,
Like,
they both kept this mulligan. I think the odds probably looked better initially. Well, it's for 1. Gosh, that is such a solid start here.
who needs to come on?
We see a Terrier X now. Or just raw.
Yeah. It doesn't get deleted straight away until... it actually
has to
doesn't...
suspend. It lives the turn.
Yeah, actually does live the turn. That is
If
impressive.
a Terrier X would have done it.
The thing is, if it swings, it's just going to get like ankle broken immediately by the block. So it does not matter.
Can't quite make out game Mega Cargo in hand or
Yeah.
not. I mean,
Good looking hand. And We didn't see any 5s
You
revealed.
know, I almost, well, I suppose conserving your resources makes a lot of sense. So I can't tell if there was an Emperor in the hand there for DHM. I saw a white card. It could also be foil from where I'm looking.
If there is one, then that's what it would be, because
Yeah.
that is the only white card.
Assembly kind of falling out of favor.
We were testing it, but like there would be instances where yes, it would come up and it would be relevant, but it just requires so much to go right that we just found that like a third thing that tells Ukamon to like disappear from existence is pretty sick.
I think this is really interesting because there's a lot of merit in the like adages of Digimon past about, the idea that green and black are a complicated arrangement of my guy is tough to fight over. Your guy is better at fighting. And so there's something to be said for like, there's an inherent value in Rapidmon X sort of punishing these little black guys and really fighting off the board to make sure that these Digimon don't get to stick. No legend arm sources get moved around. Ludomon, not long for the world when the 4K DP minus blanket shows itself up.
Ugh, green stuff makes things very, very difficult, but we do see.
Yeah, if I'm DHM, I'm not too upset about what I just saw there.
Yeah, I think you take the Spada back because you need the DP just in case anything dumb happens.
He's pensive here, deep in thought, asking a couple questions. I love to see a communicative board state too. These players both already proving that they're here to play for the win on the day. So, largely, I was discussing with some competitors during our bit of a break there. Looking like 3 wins will be the bar minimum you would need to make yourself into our top 8 cut. So, both of us basically playing for their beginning of their security blanket. So it's nice to see lots of questions getting asked. Makes Digimon a more informed community event when people are all squared in on whatever each cards do.
Very
The
interesting.
5 stays friendly.
Very, very interesting that we are looking at, Laplas for 1, declare it now to taunt the Rapid X. Then most likely doesn't have the memory to go for a taunt. Oh no, it's Laplas already.
So you just go DNA into one of the 6s here, I believe.
Veemon. If Veemon rigs top 3, then the Evo lets you pick.
I like that a lot. He's making his decision tree here. Obviously, it's tough with the Willis out because you know that the rebuild body can be scary. Just purely off the double Typhoon Willis and training.
He does have the 6 in hand, so the correct thing to do, I think, is to drop the Ludo. Yes, you're going to be passing 4, but if you can full clear this body, that's what matters. Because you don't really want to build on top of a Lotmon. It's going to cost you a lot.
Of course. So you're looking to, you think the line here is freeway over this Regiludo. And use the taunt with the DNA here?
I not like him swinging here. Because Rapid X is still a Mega Gaga ace target. Oh, going for a Fizzle. Yeah, this is how this works. Yeah. He's going to swing at the Lotmon, and then the Spadamon inherit's going to pop it, causing the attack to fizzle.
That's tight.
It's still within the 3k value. Yep. Wow. Free clear.
Very clean.
Very, very clear. Does it before the counter timing. And then... Okay, not going for the rig, because he's just taking...
With the taunt on top. That was...
needs the rig when you just top deck that? He's such a gamer.
I love watching Digimon players who are cracked at their lists, man.
I love watching the BGM of whatever Harry's life track is just increase by several decibels.
Forma de DHM. No headphones mode.
No sleep.
No sleep, no headphones.
No problems.
Oh, this Digivolve is so good in this interaction.
I know that this is him.
Me burned. Good Lord, what a line. What a crazy 3 minutes of Digimon.
I know that he was full clear as well with the block. I know that he was counting the effects, but it's so funny though because he starts with his thumb. It's like Ragnaloardmon. Yeah.
Super Mario burn one.
Like a Street Fighter 4 win quote. It's like, yes sir, you're dead.
Very tight line there. Was that the starter deck rewaste? This Lagna is like legit just chilling right
That's
now.
what gave it the blocker inherit.
Wowee, what a line.
He had everything he needed to full clear. Very unlikely that Lotmon would make it back, but you never know when one of the 3 Digimon Emperors is going to show up.
Exactly.
But still, quick rebuild here from Niall.
When in doubt, Terrier out.
Yeah.
I'm loving this line here, though. I think like just committing to a body to start searching is really clever.
for
We
hitting
do
some
have
good
raid and
targets.
piercing though, so this Lotmon, this does need to turn into an armor body.
Yeah, pretty imminently.
This does need to turn into an armor body, otherwise,
Can't quite make out the hand there. I mean, also, just as a point of order here, I believe that the third training we've seen. So 2 from the bottom of the deck, 1 in play.
yeah.
Double Terrier X. You know, in the context of a deck getting 2 or 3 cards in an entire expansion, it is pretty funny to say that behind the ultra powerful secret rare, the common Terriermon X is pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind
It's
of
a pretty good card.
whackadaisical.
Yeah.
So we're keeping that. We can low path training. Oh, we can super low.
Yeah, we are, I think, making a wrap.
Okay, going for the 1 cost. So this threatens Mega Gargo Ace, and it protects the Terrier X with the protects the Terrier X from raid. So this won't allow for piercing unless it turns into a Mega Gargo, in which case Lamau.
Yeah, nice overflow.
Nice overflow.
He
He is now back to being protected, but
also has yet to pick up with Kakimon, so I'm interested to see if he doesn't loop this taunt.
yes, we are now in.
Welcome to the dojo.
We are now in black
Although,
area.
you gotta maybe consider the fact that he's short a rookie to put into raising to start on a rebuild.
He has the Zoomon promo in hand.
Again, good instinct from Niall to make sure that the questions get answered.
Because it's 3k or less. So I think he's just flipping it around so his opponent can read all of the inherits. So this Terriermon X is not making it back to him anyway. So
Yeah,
even if he does commit to a raid, he doesn't care. Because if the Mega Gargamon Ace comes down, it dies. And then he can still commit. We saw him dig super hard to find that 4. So he could just cook with it.
Seeing quite a lot of high-level cards on Niall's board,
Yeah.
so
Although
this could be a punishing knock here.
I don't hate the Spartamon being picked up here because you don't really want to evolve the promo Zuba unless you're going straight over. He had a regular. Fine.
Does he have another taunt?
He has something to load.
This
So I'm
is
going to go for a draw. Yes, because he wants to.
Yeah.
He wants to be able to
Ooh.
clear board.
Sometimes part of the card.
So the problem is he has reboot, so he will unsuspend during his opponent's unsuspend phase rather than
Provided
during
he
his
doesn't get Blast DNA'd into Rapidmon or Mega Gargoyle.
Yeah, but is Mega Gargamon Ace a full lock or is it a?
Yes, your Digimon cannot unsuspend during the opponent's next turn. It's much stronger than most of the other green aces in that regard.
Oh, so it's until the end of your opponent's next turn.
That's correct.
Okay, so it's not one
So
of those.
it will fizzle
reboot-
in the reboot trigger. Yeah.
Okay, so just gonna let the purge go down.
I mean, likely the correct thing to do rather than give Ragnaloardmon memory to build another body in the back.
There's no Mimi thanks to the burn.
Yeah,
so
true.
I mean,
If your
there is a
DHM is
top-
it just empty? Yeah. Oh, what a card!
classic, brilliant stuff.
I love watching players who are both sick at their decks, man. It's so
I wonder if
cool.
someone's built like a full burn box where you go.
Yeah, it's
remember-
me. It's Gallimon.
BT for Ragnar, like BT. Do you remember BT13 Giromon?
Yeah, I'll never forget him.
Pre-release All Star.
Yeah.
You go that and you play
Wait,
full.
13 Jura?
Yeah, it's 13 Giro. Because BT13 was the big blocker set.
Of course.
Yeah, so you go like opponent's turn block.
Sorry, 13 in my head is always Royal Knights.
Yeah.
I have poison where my frontal cortex should be.
Okay, I mean, one
Yeah.
thing that is of note is we do not have Digimon.
I will say though, we did see DHM take off his first search of the game, BT3 Ragnar. So this is
Yeah, so he can just make another one.
Yeah.
We also know that he's sitting on another ace and has a real Digimon in hand. So
Mm,
all
true,
you've
true,
done
true,
is put flush.
I just didn't think I was seeing a
Yeah.
swing.
It is
here.
really funny that that was a 2-drop level 5.
Gosh,
Aces be
yeah,
damned.
Aces be damned.
Some might say overflow isn't real.
And an now protected Rapidmon. So you guys, gosh, we got a lot of good matches here on screen to sort of present the fun of encouraging your friends to learn this card game with you. If you have not picked up a Terriermon starter deck, it's called Double Typhoon. Find out your local game stores. Support your local game stores. You too could be as well. Probably gonna have to practice a lot. But Niall O'Caroll really showing off what happens when you get your reps.
You could be in round 1.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a 2 cost? Were we on 1 memory or 0?
We were on 1 memory. Tapped the Willis and Terrier X
Okay,
for their
so
match. So this is
two
a
cost.
2.
Terrier X always causes my fight or flight because I'm like,
Which rapid is it?
my brain just goes, well, Rapid doesn't evolve with a Terriermon, ignoring the fact that Terrier X is designed to
To
just
circumvent that problem.
just entirely. For some reason, I never make the double connection. I'm just like, actually, it evolves for 4.
I'm maybe I'm paranoid because I've seen it happen to people.
This is the
and I'm
correct
much worse than this. But that Digi Egg is the 3rd card in this stack now.
So it's a level 5, a level 6, a level 5 egg, level 3, level 5. So in my living realm of anxiety, I see the deck that presents on play to Digivolves and begin to worry about, can my Ragnaloard turn into a Digi-Egg?
All right, so we're going to stay in the back this time. Oh, counter timing first. So he was going to block it, but it's counter timing first. So out comes the second Ragnar.
Placed underneath.
0.
You have condemned me to never really know what card is what in this matchup because you have shiny cards. So I'm sort of like, what three-way was that?
That was
the starter deck one, right?
Yeah. No, it has a blocker inherit. So
that's the new one.
That is the new one.
Gotcha.
Interestingly, none of the level 6s have any ult. It's just all on Ragnar. This deck is min rare, like
barring your 7s and your promos.
And yes, your £35 promo.
Yeah.
But it is getting reprinted in the regional, so finally we are going to see a 4-cost Evo and full 4-cost Evo, because you can't use Terriermon to reduce it in raising, because that Digimon Emperor.
That will issue one. As far as our judge does that.
I don't think it matters. This might be the first time that we actually get to see Harry play aggressively. If we have a Jura in hand, then it's very
D1 side there, I believe.
If he's got a Jura, then go for a quick sec +1. Because you're bigger than everything in there unless there's 4. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're doing the start of main.
Are the DP inherits on the black one? Oh, there's no DP inherits on the black ones. Pardon me, there's no 4s and 5s.
Oh.
Pick it up.
Taking out the one from lower down to play around the Digivolve.
Read my anxiety sated.
So one of the interesting things is as long as he keeps the
Raiji Ludo under
the everywhere under, he cannot leave battle other than by deletion, which keeps him safe from giant missile during his opponent's turn. Of course, no option cards or tamers, no nothing. Pick up your security and go. The second tamer to die to Ragnar.
Big man, big sword.
If you hate hybrids,
I do. Andrew, tell me more.
Boy, oh boy, was EX6 Terriermon printed in a lab. Did you see a delicate plan before it got errated? You're like, damn, I wish tamers wouldn't pop out as. Are you not a Veemon player?
I am. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, you should kill the children. In game.
Now that we're here at an actual event, I think this is the second time I've ever cast a Digimon event live. I do maintain that we should be able to attack tamers if my opponent has no Digimon. Bandai, if you're listening, I will be in Japan later this year, and I'm so down to talk about my royalty fees. There's another Digivolve.
Yeah,
flow.
Still not protected. That is the problem.
That's the dickens of it all.
And now we actually, if he's nice with it, he'll realize that Freeway is no longer active.
Yep. I got the suspicion here that Niall's good at asking those kinds of questions.
Yeah, and Harry has flipped over this stack several times to fully show the list, so at this point, you would imagine I was pretty comfortable.
What are the worst case scenarios here? We're looking at like having to detach the 5 to prevent yourself getting giant missile. Ooh, that's a big one.
That's pretty big. You're still +2, so I think you don't. I don't know if you get swung over here. Is it +2? Yes, +2.
Yeah, but this Terriermon, the Terriermon inherits, I believe, will make it. Or is that an EX4 Terriermon? No, I believe that's a starter at Terriermon. So it'll go to 13.
We have one instance of protection here as well. So,
I mean, I'm now confident that we're seeing towards the end of the Digivolve Rapidmons. I believe we've seen 2 drop or evoed and 1 lost on a search.
Swing at security.
That was a level 3 red Digimon. The way you'd expect it to
be.
Oh,
actually, yeah, this would turn off Blast Evos.
Yeah. Restricted from Digivolving.
Yes.
Gonna have to hope this second stack. I mean, the Kakimon return a piece from underneath this Durandamon or Durandamon, and then
the thing is, he just needs to make it like if he's on the 3rd Ragnar, he would just need to make it with like if he just taunts one, then he's still chilling.
Committing the Mega Ergo Ace also somewhat restricts Niall's defensive lines, which he can promote here in the next turn. So there's something to be said for that.
He did need to block, which is frustrating. If he didn't need to block, I think I would have liked to see the Briwe Digimon just to play around it, but 2 costs doesn't unsuspend.
Only 1 target. The Heaven's Judgment lost the Shroud here.
That's big. That is really big.
Kakin's going to set him to 3 off this pickup.
Can actually go to 4.
Oh, of course, double Kakins.
With double stacks. This is actually like...
This is a serious concern for making a Ragna again. How many Ragnas have we seen? 2 Digivolved, and they were both aces. We've known here holding 1 Ragnaloard.
But that is the BT3. We're going to take out see Briwe.
Something to be said for the fact that we can't see both players' hands. I might make a change to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see. I think this camera's as zoomed out as I can get.
Yeah, that's how it goes. We're doing our best here, folks. Thanks very much for watching.
Yeah, I might shift it over to the right a bit. We've got a little bit of cable slack. So we could see him just go for the Digivolve. He can spend 3 to de-Digivolve. Actually, I don't know if he's big enough.
You did Digivolve the Mega Gargo, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing is the Mega Gargo is small enough.
Is that a copy of Digimon Misplay? Or is that a Zuba one? I could not tell. It
There's
looks
a
like a
Zuba.
white card again.
There
Or
is
maybe it's foil.
one sec.
Chad, I'm colorblind.
I'm gonna
the
BT3
big man
Ragnar. Big man.
with a big plan. Throwing up cards in the hand.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about being unaffected by opponent's Digimon because he's going to clear here.
Yeah.
Since you're on the ace, there's nothing you can do. He just needs to be bigger. And at 14, how big is Mega Gargo? Is it 13?
12 plus the
12.
Terrier Inherit here, I believe. Makes it 13.
Okay, yeah. So
I can't tell if there's another copy of the DP Inherit underneath.
Yeah, I
believe it was not the old Rapidmon, therefore it should have an Inherit. This could be a 14 crashing into a 14.
he has a Zubamon in hand. He has the memory to spare, so he
There
can
you
spend
go,
one. I do not have
He's
Mega
paying
Gargo.
2. He's using the Zubamon. Right as you are, Andrew.
Yeah. Go +4. Give me 4 back. Really, really solid stuff there.
Piercing, no security triggers. Gosh, what a deck. Why have I not built
Is this
deck?
enough checks? Oh, no. I don't think he has enough checks.
Okay, I think there is a limited amount of rebuild on Niall's time. I would be more concerned. Let me just check the accuracy of that timer on the screen. I think that's pretty close to correct.
Yeah, I
but-
think I got it right. For once, I think we're safe from nonsense.
Yeah, looking at just there was some stoppage from me going over there.
Yeah, it was only like
about a
1
minute. Yeah.
Oh, that's a PNG. Can I get a
I
not
believe
PNG?
that was a concession from Niall.
Yeah, I think that
Makes
is
a
the
lot of
play.
sense. Commit to building your board. Terriermon does have the guts to take it down in a 13-minute round here, but down to like your ability to actively combat the board like that. So
Mega Gaogamon Ace is 12k. Is a PNG, so I'm not showing that because I'm gonna have to fix things
it'll
later.
get crunchy.
Yeah, I mean it's not even the crunch that I'd be annoyed about. It's more just the how big it is.
I saw some fans of Niall's play here in the chat before. Could you make some noise here in our Twitch chat if you are repping your boy Niall, making sure to see. I mean, I remember correctly, Niall traveled quite a ways to make it here, so we're very grateful for that. Love to see the scene, love to see the community popping off.
We
UK
do.
Digimon.
7 Demon Lords as well. I don't think we're gonna have time. Like they are going into time, but this one, I mean, with only 10-ish minutes, we're looking pretty good. So I think both of these are gonna go down to the wire. I mean, the Rapidmon felt a lot more control based. Obviously, it could still burst. We saw it outpace Ragnar in game 1 pretty hard.
Yes,
But when it
absolutely.
came down to the grind game,
Yeah, recurring those taunts in those 2 consecutive turns
Yeah.
was just huge. For
and the
DHM.
Digimon Emperor obviously, like,
Yeah, really crippled the line.
yes, your rookie is evolving, but it is still a level 3 and it is still subject to Kenjamin. So, like, I think that bought him enough turns. But howdy to everyone in chat.
Thank you all for being here. We appreciate your time. Getting underway. This is game 3 for round 3. Just as a bit of context provided for both of you guys, both of these players, I'm not sure if they are aware of that at the moment, based on our simulation and calculation. The third win here would basically guarantee that they're in contention for the minimum safety blanket they would need to make Top Cut. Against some context. Niall's from Ireland, are friends with him. Couldn't make it due to work. Hopefully Peeps brings something home for us. Love to see people repping their local scene. My best wishes and love to the Irish Digimon scene. You guys are the jam. Thanks for repping your game. Love to see the green grass grow for our grassroots scene.
Yeah. Down to the 10-minute timer. Yeah, so +1 extension for these guys. Pretty happy with the turnout. Great to see people coming from Ireland. Hopefully we can get more people next time. Hopefully we'll give people enough
A little
time.
bit more
'cause
heads
that,
up. Yeah.
You know,
We apologize in a lot of senses, but folks, we're making this kind of a proof of concept. So if you've appreciated what's going on here, liked having a little bit of extra Digimon on a Saturday morning, we would love to hear from you. Let us know. The intent would be maybe to do one down the line again, similar to this, but we'll make sure we've got a venue and everything organized early enough for everybody. Yeah. We're getting underway. Now showing a very blisteringly aggressive start to a Terriermon build here.
Yeah, Rookie Rush does get the job done in some
goodness
cases.
me.
One cost
For
Evo,
one
so
cost
this will
into
give
Gargo,
jamming.
good jamming Alliance here. Main give it there. Oh my days.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so he's recognized that, like,
Haste is the strategy
the tamers
here.
are cool and all, but, like, if you're getting cleared every turn, you're eventually going to run out of resources. Oh, is he just explaining it rather than swinging?
I believe so. I think the understanding here is that Gargomon can give jamming to any Digimon when it is suspended, not necessarily itself.
Okay, so we are going to be swinging with jamming. We're going to Alliance, and then the EX4 Terriermon is going to let it turn into a
2-check Rapidmon here. Large number, jamming regardless. Pieces to the trash. Ragna's resource loop hurt by this thing.
Oh, that's really rough
top,
for Harry
yeah.
as well.
I've just seen that in a different order.
I don't think this is lethal. Oh, actually, no, it could be lethal.
It could very much be lethal if there's another way to generate a check.
So he can still push up and be safe. The thing I was thinking is, like, it doesn't give you enough memory to do a search and a level 6 in the same turn, so you have to level 6 and rip the rag.
I think he did. That looked like a red card.
Does have blocker,
that is
though.
Durandamon, maybe?
Yeah, he does have blocker, so this is one of those.
And it's immune or protected.
Yes, it is immune and protected, but the other thing as well is it is liable to getting, like your whole board dies here.
Yes.
Your whole board dies here if the Ragnar shows up, because the protection is faded, and you can see that's why we're seeing the training. I think just trying to play around
those.
that.
Must have already had the Rapidex.
Yeah. Rookie in the back, just to try and stabilize. Yeah.
Ooh, I like
Going
it.
for 2.
One time. That is the second time training we found those 2 cards. That is incredible. Going to 3 with a Kakimon and starting a rebuild would be a scary prospect for Niall. Here, giving Ragnar extra time to play the game is tough biscuits to play through.
I like that Harry puts his hand face down after checking them, just so there's no instance of, like, going into
like
a
a
rookie
tell.
and just missing his start of main, because we obviously in start of main timing, as soon as you evolve, that's over.
Yeah.
We're going to take out the 4, keep the 5 nice and high up.
Love it.
Puts him to 3, so now a search is live.
I don't hate this.
So the correct way to do that is, if you're going to evolve, you do
Search first.
Veemon first.
Because it can find legend art.
Mostly just because it rigs the top. You can see he's doing it now, but
But he might have found a better hit.
No, he has a Ludomon. I think he wanted to do the Ludomon to just see if he could raw draw first, because now he has to commit 3.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because you commit 3, haunt, clear board.
Absolutely. It's a real nail biter here, chat. Like I said, this is the game that can basically secure them a likely path to top 8.
Okay. Digimon Emperor, to make sure that they are playing with very, very stringent amounts. Ooh. Is he going for the taunt to then just get the block? That would clear.
I like that a lot.
The rookies are too small for the Alliance to matter.
So is that a pass to 2? Yep.
He passes him 2 as well here, so it makes it so if the Terriermon pushes up, are in trouble.
0,
and you're
yeah.
just assuming that with the taunt, the Ragnar showing up, most people would stay in the back, and we're just going to take the block straight away.
I like that a lot, actually. Condemns a lot of the power off this board. I mean, the Alliance check's still scary, but no jamming now. These guys actually have to work for their check here.
He didn't draw off the Digimon Emperor. I thought that's why he played it as well. Because obviously, if you're taunting, you're threatening the ace.
Of course, yeah, it was level 5.
It was a level 5 or lower, so he could have. Oh, okay, yeah. We are going to draw as well.
Game state has yet to progress, I believe. We haven't seen the evolution.
Yeah, we saw the training. The training has been cracked,
but
but like,
placed
it's
down.
one of those, like,
That's fine.
he didn't declare that he wasn't activating the Emperor.
He took a big old sip of water, chat. I can
Yeah.
understand.
I mean, you got to stay hydrated to stay focused in situations like this. Obviously, unlike a Swiss-only bracket, losing here does not disqualify you from first place. It just means
Just need
that
to make that top 8.
Yeah, you just need to make top 8. We're looking at 5 rounds before going into a single elimination.
It's a tough break.
That is a tough break.
Still retains its second layer of protection, but
Yes, which is very, very important, because you cannot produce 2 swings on the memory we've got. And the Mega Gaogamon. The Gaogamon ace.
that's a Rapid X.
That does not fix the problem. So this does allow it to attack. -4's the board, and then tries to swing, and we'll use the protection to keep it alive. And then it is still 3k, which means he's not gaining it back, and that right there is a fumble.
That is a tough break on the
Yeah, you can see
run.
from from the hand moments. We can see from the things that was an attempt at a one-shot that has not quite worked out.
We're up off the top. How does he do it? It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. We have a Briwe as well, and oh, he's taken Kakimon offline though.
Yeah.
So we are playing with listed memory, but we could Zubamon. Gives you reboot blocker. It gives you reboot blocker in this situation.
I can't make out the hand falling. Can't tell if there's a Ragna in there. It looks like he's moving enough stuff around that I'm suspicious that
He has
there
a
might be.
free.
Okay.
Which obviously
Which
will not
makes
keep
the sense on
turning.
them doing a little DJing on the mem gauge there.
Yeah, he would have to Zubamon. He'd have to Ragnar to find another taunt. Oh, the Ludo to find another taunt, or he goes for the Zubamon. The thing is, he can't do two rookies. He can't do two rookies in this situation. If he finds a Zuba off of this reveal, Briwe keeps turn. So, but it is
Gonna be close.
there's one Ragnar, two
Nice
Ragnar.
spot of greeting at least.
There it is.
There we go.
So now we make a protected Briwe.
Yes, we identify the line here.
It passes 4, but why would you promote? Are we getting choppy audio?
Oh, thank you for letting us know. It could be our
We're not getting any frames
drop frames
drop.
or anything like that. No, bitrate
And
seems okay. 6K.
we're on the same audio settings that I use streaming at home, so it might be just worth refreshing. Double check and see on the YouTube version of the stream if you're getting the same problem, Neo. But hopefully, we're not getting it. And if it is, we'll try and fix it. Is it like clipping or is it just like audio chopping out? We are gonna go for the Briwe reveal top 3. Oh, and he finds
That's
the.
incredible.
Wait, he goes for the search here.
I think he's looking for a specific target. Like the. Oh, well, I mean, there's the promo Zuba. I'm not 100% sure he wouldn't have just been better committing to the.
It sounds like you need to increase your sensitivity. Is the gain just a little bit?
Little low.
The gain might just be a little bit low. I've boosted the gain on both of us now. So hopefully that just helps a little bit.
Hit choppy on YouTube as well. All right, thank you for letting us know.
All right. Appreciate people telling us.
So, I mean, bit of a domain expansion performance here.
So obviously, with the Ragnar Ace publicly revealed,
Yeah, it's a tough break to make a swing
especially
here,
when
huh?
you're pushing out you're losing 2 memory for pushing out.
Yeah. It does basically prohibit 2 things here. It means you can no longer produce the Terriermon from the raising area and make Mega Gargo. Big deal to kind of supplement some of the defensive line here. But also,
This might be a matchup check.
yeah, I'm a little curious to see what proceeds. I see a 1 Mega Gargo in hand. I see another Rapid. There's a double Typhoon, a Mimi.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the tools you'd be looking for to produce an extra check here. All right, so he's opting to Kate.
This I think is the correct play.
Yeah, just to slow the roll down one more time.
Yes. I think this was a misplay on Harry's part. I think the correct
Was to just clear the board out with the making Ragnar
it was
there.
to play the starter deck
Jura.
Tia Ludamon.
Tia, right.
Because Tia then loads under, which then gives protection. Oh, it's only against bounce and bot deck. It doesn't give you full immunity. The thing is, he can't evolve here.
He does still have his battle protection, mercifully.
Yeah.
And that memory tax has also gone off the board now, so you can at least take the 2 damage removed that way.
Choosing to punch over it.
I mean, the nice thing also in the case of DHM's like board positioning here. Oh yeah, good job preserving the game state there, gentlemen.
We got burn 1.
Lotmon's getting in over the other rookie. The thing I'm noticing here is that it's tough putting your eggs in one basket against a deck like Ragnar that burns raids and digivolves. But I think it's Niall's best line because offering just a little bit longer to produce a different body in the raising area is huge.
3 is a lot. I don't think he can go.
There is no Kakine to bonus this up though, so.
Yeah. It's mostly seeing what. So there's no.
Just make it. They get 1 more minute. I stopped them. They get 1 more minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, gang. Just make it a quick judge announcement.
Yeah. So. Yeah, just because we had to stop them to get the mats all lined up. So they have a time extension of 1 minute. And then turn 0 will be starting.
I'm not promoting here. Blacklist, I like it.
Oh,
This is kinda
I
cute.
don't hate this. This stops Alliance from
Yeah.
finishing the game. Because he realistically has to build.
I mean, when you get past the number, right, you make the body.
Yeah, Mega Gargo has reboot. Yeah, we're just going to slam it. I mean, if you've got it, you got it. And because he's taunted, he does have to do it. Wait, this is massive because he's going to get de-digivolved on the Ragnar.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Crazy line. Double de-digivolve.
Burn! He kills another Tamer! De-digivolve all.
It's still back to a 6, though.
Down to a 6. But it's deletable. So,
Very
Armour
much so.
Purge. We are
That's
now
the
turn
extent of
0
their
over
minute, turn
turn.
0 in time, I believe. Real nail biter here.
Gets the delete and gets the block. He takes the full. He spends 10, but he gets his value. Still doesn't tap the Digimon Emperor.
Some
Woo!
sequences and misplays here. I mean, the pressure's on for these players. I'm nothing but sympathetic. in that
I
sense.
mean, yeah. There's still room for another thing to get deleted. Harry actually. So this was turn 0, I think. It's either turn 0 or turn 1. I think he's just confirming what actually happened. So he can swing now, obviously. Wow.
So now the concern I have is, do these two have the damage to make it through this last few turns of time?
I
Big pickup on the
don't think so.
Ragnaloardmon.
I think if you're Harry here, you're playing.
You're just hoping there's no more
I think you're playing
de-digivolve
for. I
rapid
think you're
mons.
playing for a draw
But
because
I don't see one in hand.
no, I mean
Rough on Niall's part. This-
Mega
I mean, if
Mega
nothing
Gargo
else,
Ace can evolve here.
yes, but my concern is also that there's no out to the Ragnaloard himself, so like the clock does not necessarily change on the third turn of the game. I don't hate this at all.
Yes. So he gains the
a little bit of
2,
extension.
attempts to swing. There's nothing he can do about it.
Yep.
Hits the Zuba.
No, I'll go for.
Ooh, is he not big enough to just swing and trade?
No, that is 1 DP, 2 DP inherits, so he'd be at
13.
13.
Okay, yeah. Gonna see the Willis. Does go for the 1 choke. We do get the unsuspend. Obviously, Mega Gargo would be, kind of.
Nice here. Would be a little small for a big Ragnaloard. Fortunately, this is not that big a Ragnaloard.
Oh, if he has a taunt though, if he can.
He has 1 memory to put some DP under this thing too.
If he'd gotten the draw, it would have been nice. So he can still for 1.
This is turn 1 of time now, I believe.
It's either turn 1 or turn 2.
Judges are both here in attendance. So chat, we are making sure that this follows proper gameplay procedures. This has been such a banger round 3, dude. This could have been finals in other events.
Ooh, is he just going to try and play for the shot to put him back down to the rapid?
How is he picking it up? Sorry, am I being
Because
silly?
he does have a second Duranda. So if he takes the Duranda out and he gets the Digivolved, it prints 5, but it
Oh, I hang on. So he's moving. Yeah, I think he's seeing the line you're seeing here. Pops down.
Oh
puts him
wait,
to
he can't
second
even
armor.
take it out. He doesn't have Kakinmon.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Yeah,
I assumed he must have had a second body.
yeah. So he's just going to pass him 1. I don't hate that. So I think they're just confirming
turn
this
order
is
here.
Niall's last turn, and I believe DHM will get the final turn of game. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. Shout out to Conquest Collectibles for giving us a turn marker, and then Harry moving it off screen
Right off
because
shot.
he hates Jamie.
Gosh, this has been a banger round 3.
This is to the wire. So this was turn 2, and then yes, this will make DHM the final turn player, meaning
Tough to get through 4 security in 1 turn. There's not a lot of stuff.
lethal or living.
Chat room. Alrighty then. Salford Water Sports Center.
The thing is, if you're Harry, you just don't block.
Yeah, I'm
This-
kind of in
this is your
I'm
game to
inclined to
lose.
say it here.
You just let the security get hit. Rapidmon can't unsuspend from this memory. Unless you were to what, like... I see the line.
Mhm. Walk me through it, King.
Promote.
Okay.
Never mind. Digimon Emperor. I would throw the game. Friends, this is why I'm on the microphone and not on table 1. Because I'm an inting dog. A canine.
It's tough when you can't read. And Andrew and I talk so that we don't have to prove that we can't read.
Okay. If our good friend Kenneth from My Chemical Romance was not on Harry's side of the board, the line is promote HPD. But he is going to when digivolving. But the problem is the when digivolving, because he's suspended, is still going to give him the suspend. Why are we... Bro, it's HPD. It's HPD. This is for 0, isn't it?
This costs nothing.
Oh, he's suspending... I mean, it doesn't matter.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Do we see a punish?
We're going to swing. There's nothing he can... It's when digivolving and end of attack, so he can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah. There it is. I think it's the final one. I really, really like the attempt. That is the problem. If he had the promotion, I saw him draw the HPD. If he had the promo, he had it. So we are going to clap it up and just go to a draw, because there's no way Ragnar on 1 memory or any memory is making it out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he can't even unsuspend, so like the rookie's not doing it. So
you don't see the gain 4 out of nowhere and Bushi Agu 4 times.
This is what we find out. He's actually not on Yuxo's list, and he's on 4 Gravity Crush.
Oh, Nightmare Fuel.
Just GG's.
Very well played from DHM and from Niall O'Caroll. Blessing us here. I want to reiterate that we are now moving through round 3's final procedures, getting everything confirmed, making sure players list their results. See, we had judges there, making sure table.
Andy Fing did point out that Mega Gaogamon does have reboot. So
yes.
That is... I don't know if that was something that was missed, or...
It rebooted on the turn before the Blast DNA took place, so I suspect it might have just... if had he swung, it might not have gone well. But obviously, game state proceedings maintained as best as possible.
Yeah, that'd be a really fun one to watch back. Definitely my favorite game of the night so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, big ups to my mum. Happy birthday, mum.
Oh, happy birthday, your mom.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a little happy birthday.
No.
All right, all of these nearly 30-something strangers are really stoked for you. Yeah, we're going to make sure. I mean, obviously, it's tough. I always try to go back for players playing on a stream. There's a little bit of subconscious added pressure.
Especially when you're game 3 and everyone else is finished. Because it's not just, oh, man, everyone's watching on stream, then everyone's going to see it on YouTube. There's like 9 people around this table going,
Absolutely.
interesting.